My mother was dragging me to Broadway plays and movies when I was 5, 6. I didn't want to go. But this is back in the day when parents said, look, you don't know nothing. You're a little rusty butt kid and you do what I say. I don't want to go, I don't want to go. Why I gotta go? I'd rather play. Every time I said, I'd come back, that was good. That was good. So she was exposing, not just me, she was exposing myself, my siblings to the arts at a very young age. And then my father's a jazz musician. So my father...
Which instrument did he play?
Bass.
Wow.
So during the folk era...
Makes sense.
My father was a bassist. If you look at all the great folk people, Judy Collins, Odetta, Josh White, that's my father on bass on Peter, Paul and Mary's Puff the Magic Dragon. He did an album with Bob Dylan. There's only 2 instruments the whole album. Dylan on guitar, my father on bass. But then the electric bass came in. My father said, I'm not ever playing a Fender bass. So then my mother had to start working. Because my father was like, you know what? If we gotta starve, we gotta starve, but I'm not playing Fender bass. Now, in a lot of ways, that's valiant and understandable, but he had 5 kids and a wife. And it used to kill me where he plays little clubs in the village and stuff like that. 2 or 3 people there, people talking. That was really instrumental for me. Because when I decided I want to be a filmmaker, I said, I don't want to do this. And because there was a generation of filmmakers above me, Charles Burnett, people like that. Check out this film, Killer Sheep.
What year?
Early 70s. Check it out. It's in the Criterion Collection, one of the great films. But the black independent filmmakers, they'll make their films and then travel to all these film festivals 3 or 4 years. I said, you know what? There's got to be a better way. So I thought about that, and I thought about what happened with my father. So I said, marketing's got to be, part of what I do, because I knew starting as an independent filmmaker, I was not going to have a studio behind me that's going to spend a ton of money to promote it. So I had to promote it myself. People forget. Do the Right Thing opened in the United States of America, June 30th, 1989. Batman opened the same day. Universal Pictures is not going to spend the money that Warner Bros. Is going to spend on Batman. So we had to find other ways, and that's how we did, through trying to hype it up.
I remember that summer, man.
1989, another summer.
Changed my life.
How old were you then?
89. 89, I was 16.
Here's the thing. We shot the film the summer of '88, and in New York. Every summer, there's one song that you hear. You hear it when you wake up in the morning, walking down the street, they're playing out the window. So I knew this song, we were shooting summer '88, and it was coming out the next summer.
Right.
I said, we gotta have an anthem where no matter where you go, you can hear this song in the summer of 1989. And automatically I thought of Public Enemy. So, what people don't know, he didn't bring me Fight the Power first. That was not the first song he submitted. I don't remember what the first one was, but it wasn't hitting. Then what I did was, I said, Chuck, come on, we're gonna do something else, baby. You gotta come with it. So I showed him the film. Said that was my bad, because I was trying to be too close to the vest, I was telling him about it, but he really needed to see the film. So once he saw the film, and I heard, I wish I had that. I don't know where it is, the demo, the cassette tape. I wish I had it, I don't know where it is. But when I dropped that motherfucking cassette in for Fight the Power, I said, shit. So that's why
And
the song's in the movie 25 times.
Man, they started it with 1989.
Another Summer. Hey, fuck you, drummer. That was a song that summer. And the summer of the year of the Lord 2013, my man has 2 songs. Getting Lucky and Blurred Lines. Those are the 2 motherfucking songs this summer. So, give me some.
Man,
you did it.
Man, thank you. But do you
Those are, there's no question. You have the 2 songs of the summer. I mean, you gotta be the first one to have due. That's 2 in Italian. Due. Dos. Was that planned?
No. Well, maybe so. I just wasn't aware of it at the time.
Okay. Every summer needs a song. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And the boxes, now they got the headphones, the club, out the windows, cars driving by, blasting, coming out the windows of the projects, the beach, you're killing it.
Now, first of all, thank you.
I mean,
but what you've just
it's the truth,
described,
though. I'm not lying, it's the truth.
but what you've just described and the way that you describe it, it is so like your direction. A Spike Lee joint, it makes so much sense because you make a person not want to say movie when they're watching your film because it's just, you know you're definitely going into Spike's world.
They said I was a black Woody Allen after She's Gonna Have It. With both small, glasses.
I just think
After
it's like
school day, they said that he's not Woody Allen. they squashed that. The key is find something that you love because you love something. It's not a job.
you're no longer working.
Now, if you have a motherfucking job you hate, they need a crane to get your ass out of the bed.
That's right.
People are born with these gifts, but if they're not nourished
That's right.
or encouraged by their parents, they're just withers, like on the vine, dead.